Kathy Flemington, and I am the chair of the Crossed Hands Refugee Committee, which is a constituent group of the Diocese of Rupert's Land, the Anglican Diocese of Rupert's Land, which is the sponsorship agreement holder with the federal government for refugee sponsorship. Well, our group, which started out as the St. Matthew's Maryland Refugee Ministry, got started in 1979. Our first sponsorship in 1979 was a family from Vietnam, and we have just continued since then. All over the world, people are living in an untenable situation. They've had to flee their home and their home country because of war or danger of some form from government crackdowns or police brutality or many different reasons for the danger that they find themselves in. And they're living in an untenable situation. They're, by definition, in a country that they can't stay in. Often they can't work, they can't access education or healthcare. And so as part of our Christian imperative, really, to feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and welcome the stranger, here we are fulfilling that and helping our fellow humans. The majority of our sponsorships are family links, or our full sponsorships are people that we know here. Maybe we've sponsored them before, or they've heard about our group and approached us. So we actually apply for that family. And so usually they've already discussed with their family here about coming. So we haven't had anybody, in my memory, my memory goes back to the early 1980s, of anybody saying, no, they didn't want to come. Being able to help people is rewarding for me personally. For our group, again, it's part of our mission as Christians to provide the assistance that people need, and this is one of them. And making new friends, I think, helping our communities become more diverse, which I feel is a real strength. And in Canada, I feel that's a good possibility for people to come and be part of our community and to bring their culture and their diversity to us. And my automatic thing is do it. My second recommendation would be to touch base with an experienced group, because there is a lot of steps or work involved in helping a family settle. It's not just meeting them at the airport and saying, welcome to Canada. There's a lot of paperwork. People should know that. And there's a lot of initial settlement involves a lot of legwork in helping people find housing, accessing employment, accessing settlement services, accessing schools if there's children involved. So I think people going into it need to know and be prepared that they are going to be working pretty darn hard for the first little while until the family gets their feet underneath them, and that varies largely depending on the language ability of or the English language ability of people when they arrive, or French. I think refugee sponsorship brings a diversity to Winnipeg. We are a fairly diverse community to begin with, or at this point anyways. And I think it helps in going forward combating issues such as racism. The more people that white settlers will know from other cultures and make friendships with, I believe, is going to strengthen our community so that we can see each other as one human family and less as the other. My words of encouragement to the community would be to meet people and to understand that the majority of refugees have not left their home country by choice. I don't think any of us would by choice flee Canada. They've left a desperate situation and have found refuge here in Canada. And so as Canadians, we need to help provide that refuge by being welcoming, getting to know people, getting to know our neighbors, getting to know our friends, and by viewing the diversity as a strength and not a weakness.